I'm going to do a recording on the MLS to show how to do a couple of things, and I can always add more to this with other questions that come up. So I'm on my MLS, and I'm going to go to Search, Residential, and I'm going to go to Detail. So I'm looking for active properties. Let's say I'm looking for active properties for a buyer, so I can do coming soon because I want to include that. MLS is one of the few places, the only place where you can see coming soon properties. Those are not put out. Coming soon properties are not sent out to places like Zillow. So that's an advantage we have and will hopefully always have over Zillow, is to see the coming soon properties. So we want to click active as well. In this case, we're looking for a single family residence, so we're going to click that. Okay. They do not, in this case, want any senior community property, so we're going to say no there, because otherwise the 55 plus communities will always show up in a search. Now, there's lots of different things that we can specify here. Of course, typically a buyer wants to know, what kind of price. So if they're $800,000 and under, then we can do, $800,000 minus. If they want to be above, let's say they're looking for $1 million properties, we can put in $1 million, and then plus we can do things like that. Typically, they're looking for a specific number of bedrooms, maybe baths. I have a client who now needs 3 garage spaces, so we would do 3 plus. 3 is his minimum. And again, sometimes they're looking for a certain size property. They want it to be above 7,500 square feet. That would be this one. Or they can switch over to acres here, and they can say, I want it to be everything that's 5 acres plus, or minimum of 5 acres, or 1 acre, etc. They might want a newer property, so you can put in what year it was built. So in this case, we're going to leave all this open, because this is going to be for a client who's looking up in a specific area, so we'll leave that open. And then if we scroll down, we can include some interior features, and I find that one of the things that people are looking for would be a one-level property, and I can unclick that. Let's see. Another thing is they might want all bedrooms down. They might want a master bedroom that's downstairs, and they might want a main floor bedroom. That's an important thing for a lot of clients, is to have a full bedroom on the downstairs floor for like elderly parents. They might want a main floor master bedroom. I'm going to unclick that for now. And then a lot of the other things that I find that they're looking for would be a pool. And in this case, you would want to select, if they were looking for a pool, you want to click private, not community, and you want to click in ground, because otherwise you will get some above ground stuff. So you want to click both of those by holding the appropriate key, like in my case on a Mac, it's Command. It might be Control click on a PC computer. I found even with doing those two things that sometimes the way agents will list things is they'll still throw in the community pools into those listings. So you're going to just let your client know. You might see some community pools because agents try to slide those in there into their listing to try to make it act like they have a pool listing, and it's not. So I'm going to unclick those for now by holding my Control, or my case Command button down to unclick those. Okay. And there are other features that you can do here. If they want waterfront, don't mean to laugh, but we're in Marietta, so we typically don't have waterfront. But so I'm going to go back up. So in this case, I'm looking for homes in a specific area, because I've got an investment client who wants to invest in a specific area and wants to do a flip. So now we'll do a map search. And I know that they're looking in the Marietta area, so I can go to up here and I can click on Marietta and then just enter. And now I'm in Marietta, and I can look at all these different homes in Marietta. So I'm going to, I know actually in this case that my client is looking here in the La Cresta area and here in the Duluth area. So I can move this down a little bit. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. So let's see. There we go. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a polygon, And rather than draw a radius or a square, which is, you're limited, it will, you here with the polygon, I can click the area that I want. So I start by holding, if you have a double click pad, or you use your right click on your mouse. So, there we go. There's my line drawing thing. So now every time I click, I can change. I'm clicking again. On a mouse, it would be a right click, 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 and then I'm going to kind of go over here, click. And now these are going to be all the active and coming soon La Cresta and Duluth homes. It's primarily most of them. There might be maybe some more up here. We could include that area. Whoops, we could include that area as well. Nope, trying to get further out, not closer. Okay, so there you go. We can zoom in and out wherever we want. Now I'm going to go back to criteria. I've got something that's in the way there. I don't know. It's like, there we go. Come on, click back. Criteria. It won't go back for me. Okay, for some reason, I've got a button in the way here, so I have to do something here. So give me a minute. Okay, there we go. Let's go to actions. I'm sorry. Criteria. So go back to criteria. There we go. My record button was actually in my way of me getting to that button. So now I see 54 results. I can click on results and I can look through all of these. And this is the one-page listing. Once I click on one, then I can look at all the pictures. I can go back to agent one line listings, and I can click on specific ones, or I can just click on one and then go to next, to next, to next. There's 54 listings total. Going back now, let's do a couple things. So let's say this client wants all these emailed to them. So let's go to one line, and I'm going to have to click on all these, and notice there's 3 pages. So I've got to go to all of these, and I've got to click on every single page to get all of those listings sent to this client. Now I can go to Save, and I can do New Auto Email, and that means this client will begin to receive all the listings that are like these in the Duluth and La Cresta as they continue to come available. Or if there's changes in these, like a price change, so I can click on Auto Email. Now I've got to have that client in here, okay? And I think I've got myself in here. So let's see, Hoekstra, more. So let's go to see all my list of clients. So I can go to myself, and yeah. So it's giving me a warning that it's not going to send these out. I can put subject in here. I can change the message here or leave this up. This is the standard message. And then here, make available for reverse prospecting. That means that they can, the agent on the other side will see that I have emails going out to a client. If they're in a hurry, I'm going to do ASAP. I want them to get them as soon as they're available. Daily might be enough if they're just wanting to get, you can even go to monthly, right? And then I click Save, and then it would now set up that auto email, and they would begin to receive those. Now, let's go back and cancel that. So let's say I just want to have this as a saved search for myself, so I can click on New Saved Search. Now remember, let's go backwards. And let's go back to Actions. Okay, this is where we started, right? So previous, let's go previous. Okay, this is the main page we were on, right? I can email these. I can go print. If I want to, get a PDF. Let's say let's unclick these. I'm actually going to have to go and unclick all of these, right? So I'm unclicking now all of these. Okay, going back to the first page. Now I want to do this one, and I want to do a PDF of this one to send to my client. So I'm going to print. I can email a PDF. I can print a PDF. I always do this one, and then I kind of save it to my computer. So then it opens up a PDF of that. I didn't do the right. Let's see. Let's go close that out. Here I need to select. I'm going to send them the customer full, right? So print a PDF, and then I can save this PDF. I can print this PDF. I can save it to my computer, which I'm not going to do right now. So I'm going to cancel that, cancel that. You can just do this, and you can email the PDF just that way as well. So you've got some options there. Cancel that. Go back to results. Now the other action you have, what you can do is you can also click the CMA, but let's go to save. So again, I can go to new auto email here, or I can go new saved search. Now you have to, give it a name. So this would be investment homes for Duluth and La Cresta. I can then put that under a contact. So I would, if I've got the contact's name, I would put that name here, and then I would save. And then when I go into, I'm going to cancel that for now. When I go into my MLS, I go to my matrix. I can see all my auto emails. Let's click on that for a minute. These are people. The green ones are active right now. These are people who are actively receiving emails from me, clients who are interested in buying. I can go to saved searches. Okay. Now I want to see that last one I did, so I click on my last run, and I've got Duluth and La Cresta homes. If I clicked here, I can go to settings here, criteria, if I want to change that, and I can click on results, and I can see all the results, and there's 50 here. Okay, so that's one way to do to save your search, and that is some information for you. And hope that's helpful. We'll do some more things in the future, and thanks for watching.